Hey Berwick, how is Gus going to make a frame with pieces of mahogany that aren't long enough to make the rails and stiles? Does he have a machine that stretches the mahogany like rubber?
Well, baby sister, you know Gus. He's a magic man when it comes to woodworking. You and I are going to learn a lot from Gus, and I'm really excited to see how he makes this frame.
Well, hello woodworker fans. I'm Natasha from Australia, and I'll be narrating for Gus today. Gus was recently given a beautiful painting by a friend, Jan Baker, which was a birthday present from his son Paul. Gus thought that mahogany would be a great wood to match the colors of the painting. Unfortunately, Gus didn't have the 21 inches of mahogany needed to make a standard mitered frame. So like most woodworkers, Gus had to come up with an idea to stretch his pieces of mahogany. So Gus came up with the idea of joining square pieces of African paddock as the corners of the frame. The Craig Pocket Hole 720 Pro is an effective jig with good dust collection. However, Gus's favorite is the Masker Pocket Hole jig, which he'll cover in future videos. The Craig Pocket Hole 720 Pro doesn't exhibit the high quality of its Craig predecessors, according to Gus. He highly recommends you build a base that would better provide much better stability. Next up, Gus is covering the bottom rail with Oracal Aura Mask in preparation for the CNC and painting. This vinyl provides protection against paint runover. Gus is using a 60-degree Amana V bit to carve the words in his bottom rail of the frame. The bit is available through Tools Today. Information and link is in the remarks section. Gus is applying General Finishes water-based milk paint to color the letters. This milk paint is ideal for signs, as the milk paint seals up the wood fibers effectively as to prevent paint spillover. If you decide to use paint or spray paint, be sure to apply a sealant prior, such as sanding sealer. General Finishes makes a water-based sanding sealer that does an excellent job of sealing. Here, Gus is using his Gessen Mast Lift XL 2 router table to provide a decorative trim to the rails and stiles. Gus believes the Gessen Mast Lift system is the best router table on the market. It's time for Gus to glue and fasten the pocket screws to the paddock corners. Gus took great care not to drive the pocket screws in aggressively, as it is easy to split the paddock. Gus used a screwdriver to drive the pocket screws carefully.
Berwick, Gus sure screws around a lot in his shop. Hee haw haw.
Baby sister. It's not unusual for Gus to have a screw loose now and then.
Once completed with the gluing and pocket screws, Gus turned to drilling holes in the corners for the round magnets. To do this, Gus is using his 100th anniversary Powermatic 2820 EV's drill press. The final step turned to Gus affixing the back to the frame. The painting is attached to the back using double-sided tape. Gus used OD's oil to finish the frame. OD's oil beautifies the wood by revealing the grain patterns in the mahogany. Finishing was complete with a coat of OD's wax and buffing with a cloth rag.
Berwick. Where in the world did Gus dig up this horrible music?
Brora baby sister, Gus's old school. He used in march in his high school band, so he definitely likes a constant beat to the music.
Finally, Gus used double-sided tape liberally to attach the painting to the frame backing. As a final step, Gus placed the Bandon ball markers or poker chips in each corner held by the magnets. Bandon Dunes, Bandon Trails, Pacific Dunes, and Old MacDonald are the courses on the poker chips.
Thank you for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed and got something out of it. My primary purpose of doing these videos is to help grow the craft of woodworking. I got interested in woodworking when I was a young captain in the U.S. Air Force. I've been hooked ever since and find woodworking so self-gratifying and therapeutic. I'm just starting down the road to producing these videos, and I hope you'll come visit my site again soon. Happy Labor Day 2022.